Jakobs says, let's play. First ball. A little bit of movement, a little bit of swing away, eased away for one. Rizwan, for Pakistan to have any chance at all in that first one, he had to be there right at the end, and he was.
Yeah!
It's a little paddle around the corner. He's played that a few times throughout his career, Mohammed Rizwan. He's got that away easily for four. Second ball, first legitimate ball, because the first was a wide.
Pakistan may just like this change. He's so good with that shot. Going inside the line.
He's put that one down. That carried. That's down. That should have been another one. Not to be, though.
Kaleem was the fielder there. Went in, went out. Hit the toes of his fingers, but this really can be costly.
So just an overreach from Kaleem and also Mapaka. Lost control of that. Could be out. Oh, what a brilliant catch that is. That is outstanding work coming around that boundary. Russi van der Dussen has taken a blinder. That's happened.
Hazy, you couldn't put his focus out as well, so extremely well done. Split finger bouncer, it was in the slot, possibly top edging it. And have a look at this athleticism. Brilliant athleticism. Stunning effort in the end. Diving full length, sliding, skidding, holding on to it. Inches from the boundary rope. Early exit for Rizwan goes after scoring just 11. 16 for 1.
Babar Azam now missed out in the first game. What a fine player he is. 4,192 runs, average of 40. Oh, that's not too far away. Didn't want it to go that fine, but he's got off the mark with a boundary.
Well, he plays that intentional, playing with an angle back and inches away from diving keeper. That would have been disastrous had that gone into the gloves. Babar Azam needs a big knock here.
Yeah, you can see Babar Azam just turning over number 4. Driving on the up. Has that got through? Yep, that's got through. That's Babar Azam. Babar Azam at his best. 4 overs done, 24 for 1.
Superb cover driver. Have a look at this one. Just opening the face of the blade to find the gap. And once he beat that fielder at mid-off, it was going to be a 4. Full length dive from Clarkson, not to be.
Oh, that's picked up. That's picked up beautifully. That's gone for 6. That's travelled in the thin air at altitude.
Yeah, he's a great hitter. Keep a tap on him. Usually plays a no-look shot. This time he looked at it, flickered the wrist, and away she went for a gigantic 6. What a great strike.
Yeah, that run rate at 7.2 at the moment. Russi just watches. Oh, that's crunch. That's crunch through the covers this time. That's a fine shot on the up.
He's working beautifully with the extra pace. Hitting it on the up. Slapping it past the cover fielder into the fence in no time.
Now pace from Mapaka and off the bat very quickly through the covers. So that's 10. And that is even better. What a shot that is. On the up again. That is magnificent work.
Well, we've been great. Batting like a genius through the offside. Square drive followed by this scintillating, beautiful, graceful cover drive. Balance, execution.
Oh, down, swing. It's gone through and it's gone for 4.
It wasn't such a bad ball, but on that middle leg step line, the Yorker laying pin. Fine fielder up in the circle, and have a look at this execution. Beautifully done. He's got to start here, 22 of 19. He's got to make it count this time.
It's nicely carved behind point, and there'll be another boundary. So Ayub cutting loose on the offside.
Yeah, we're saying he's getting into his work. A little bit of width from Khalim. He's getting used to the bounce here at Supersport Park and just using the angle perfectly. It's a sign of a good player who's playing square on the ground.
Right-hander, left-hander. Peter into the attack. 8 matches for him. Oh dear, that's a gift. That is a gift to Babar Azam, and it's gone way back. It's over the chalets. And that brings up 11,000 T20 runs for Babar Azam. He's the 11th player.
Short, quick feet rocking back, and well, they're high fault. You have to miss-hit it and it goes for 6, but this has been absolutely creamed over deepwood wicket onto the roof of the nets.
Yeah, just 56 metres to the boundary.
A lot of issues. There's a look at Babar Azam at Supersport Park.
A massive drag down. He had almost time just to sit on the back and wait, and then he smashed it away. And see, it clears well over the chalets and find his leg. No, he can't. That's one he gets away with, and you might have heard Babar Azam moaning at himself. He's furious. That probably could have been 12 or 2. Babar Azam gets another one. Peter has not found his length, and Claessen's going to head over there and have a word with him. It's been easy pickings for the Pakistan batters. That one short and wide.
Yeah, for me, more the line from Peter. Can't give Babar Azam any width outside the door stump. Yes, a little bit short, but you get that on the stumps, it's a completely different shot. And you've got that width, you can just free your hands here. Supersport Park, the ball runs away for another boundary for Pakistan. So good for Pakistan. There's a come at a clip as well, so they'll look to build on this high scoring ground.
So Ayub goes in the slog sweep and he doesn't even move. He's even not watching. It's gone way back again. That is a wonderful strike. We asked if he's got the power to be able to inflict boundaries in the middle overs, and he's showing us he has.
And as soon as this ball hit, Donovan Ferreira turned back and walked to his mark. He knew it was big. Quicker delivery, bowling it flatter in the trajectory. Ayub helping himself. Look at the pose, keeping that head down. 94 metres. That's a monster here at Supersport Park.
Appreciated, but carved away. That's beautifully played. He's just opened the face, and even Gretzky can't cut it off.
Going for the Yorker again is Donovan Ferreira. That wide line, definitely one he was aiming for. Just missing his length on the full side. And Saim just using the pace, open the face, and just slicing and carving that one behind point for another boundary. Pakistan are definitely getting on with it now.
That's dragged down, and the placement is perfect. He would have known exactly the field when he got the opportunity. He does not miss out. Places it perfectly.
Yeah, as you said, Polly, a drag down from George Linde. He was so good with his lengths a couple of nights ago. This one, he won't want to watch that one again. Halfway down. And the form that Ayub's in at the moment, he ain't going to miss out on that. Take you down.
Doesn't want to drop short here, and he does help on his way. George Linde doesn't manage to get around. Some of the players will be looking, saying, well, maybe just launch the body and see if he can scoop it back.
With the angle of the delivery coming, easy execution, great shot.
Yeah, just 56 metres away to that leg side. Slog sweep, and that'll be 50 for Ayub. His first 50 in this T20 international format. His best was 49 against Pakistan. And what an entertaining 54 it's been.
Well, the ball before, there were warning signs. Square leg. That's how low he gets, just helping it, and with the altitude, as Mike Hazeman always refers to, travels all the way into the crowd.
Yeah, let me correct myself. It wasn't against Pakistan, it was against Afghanistan. Obviously, he can't get a 50 against himself. Given some air, that could be taken. It is going to be, yes, comfortable catch for Donovan Ferreira, the man from Durban who was so successful. Keeps the good form going.
The massive wicket for South Africa. Babar Azam was looking so dangerous. And George Linde, it's that man again. Babar Azam into the big shot. They're not catching it at all, and flat catch for Donovan Ferreira on the boundary. It's a big moment in the game, you feel. Babar Azam was set. And he has to go. Babar Azam goes for 31, Pakistan 103 for 2.
But they would have been hoping that Babar Azam would have gone on a little bit longer. I'm saying that. And Keshav is back. Oh, that's beautifully caressed through the covers. That is a wonderful strike by Saim Ayub to end the over. He moves himself to 60. 110 is the score. 12 overs completed.
A little bit of width from George Linder going across the left-hander. But look at the hands going straight through the line of the ball, finding the angle perfectly on this outfield, and the power he generates from that position. Great shot to finish the over.
In the middle order, so he's got to keep that in mind. That's a wide, but look at the shots float through the offside.
Straight up in the air, taken by Gwanama Parker. Oh, it's a wild swing that again from Usman. Into the side, Dayan Khalim plays it home.
Rush job by Usman Khan. That's a real tail-enders kind of a slog. He'd Parrish playing a similar shot in the first game as well at Durban and didn't learn from that. Gone early in the piece for 3, 1-4.
Tayyip Dahir. When at this level, in the end, it just looks like there isn't real method to the way he's going about it.
62 or 40.
Could be 2 on here. Yeah, good running. Or is it? It looks like it's fine. We might well go upstairs and check. But from the time he hits it, 2. Yeah, hard him up. Gone! Leading edge, straight back to Khalim, and he's got 2 on debut.
Early exit for Tayyip. And that is always damaging as far as confidence goes for a young batsman. They're trying to work it away through the leg side. Extra bit of bounce, no pace. And another one walking back to the dugout early in the piece. Only got 6, 122 for 4.
It perhaps explains why the skipper in game 1 in Durban, and the expectation here, that's lovely timing. The expectation here with Saim Ayub at one end striking in the 150s is also that he will be cautious because he knows that he's just losing partners at the other end. Here's the latest of them to go.
Absolutely right, because you worry about this middle order. And so your focus is off because you're looking to defend as a result. Give something to Saim Ayub and Babar and Rizwan.
Yeah, they'll be wide. I must say, good wrap. Shot. Beautifully played. That's a great start for Irfan.
Irfan is a small sample size, but as someone who can hit the ball hard in the last part of the innings, but the way some of the other batsmen have been shaping up in the middle order. I think his number can be up. This was beautifully struck. Hard cut shot.
Yeah, Irfan also own thing. No doubt he'll be so chuffed with that. Getting a goal first of all in the... That's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. With fielders out in the deep, he's able to find the gap. That was aided by a slip. Bretska in the deep slip.
Ability to pick up the length early. He's not giving a lot of spin to Saim Ayub to work the leg side field, but he picked up the length early. Look how smart.
Gone again. The timing is good, but Reza Hendricks able to get to it and have a tag team with Bretska to make sure it doesn't go.
20 follow wickets shouldn't hurt a batting side, and I think Saim Ayub, with the right intent, is not really bothered. Doesn't appear to be what is happening at the other end.
In 2020 cricket, choose the aggressive option, and many a time it looks.
So let's look at the projected scores. At this rate, they'll get. So runs all around the place. A couple of lovely drives through the offside for starters to get him going. Then he got a couple of straight ones. Straight. He's cracked that down the ground, and he said that beautifully. That's a fine shot, not quite out of the middle, but he's picked up a boundary early in the over.
Yeah, this is a strategy we saw in the one-day internationals. I mean, the T20 off. If you are going to have those fielders up, that cannot be the length. That just is an easy pick for a batter who's on 71, moving now to 75. The protection is square, which means the length should be very short. Almost impossible to flat bat up down the ground.
A bit short to that time. He's picked that up and he's put that into the bank. That's a wonderful shot. So there's 10 off 2 in this over. First ball was a wide.
Parker was really good when he bowled from the pavilion with 2 short pitch deliveries to Ayub, and Ayub actually just ducked underneath him. This time he's gone for the slower ball bouncer. Saw the pitch report, and Hayes was giving us the meterage. It only has to go 56, and that one clears comfortably.
Short delivery. Now it's going to be a no ball above head height.
Probably Yorker. They can't change the field.
Free hit. Full toss. He's picked that up. He's hammered that one into the bank. Short boundary. That's gone for 6. What a good shot that is. Off a freebie.
Yeah, that's a nice ball to put away, and he's done it in style. Quick look at the square leg umpire just to check how high was that with regards to weight. All of a sudden, this over of 21 with a delivery to go means that they're starting to head closer. Current run rate would be 190.
Ayub with that shot has now gone to.
Change fellas, let's go. Right arm over.
It's all been pretty well controlled, but top hitting. Ayub flips that one away. Fast outfield, that's going to go for 4. Takes him now into the 90s, 93.
I like this a lot. I like this a lot. There's a bit of to the crease, goes for the knuckle delivery, just gets in that position, waits until the ball gets to him, and then just helps it on its way. All of a sudden, 7 deliveries, and they've
plenty of balls for Ayub to face here. 16 4s and 6 6s. 11. Clubbed on the onside, pretty flat that one. That's gone for 6. That's a really good shot.
Really good catch taken in the dugout as well. This has been so important. We saw what a prolific old flat bat shot. Didn't really get very high. Just cleared the boundary. I think that was the knuckle delivery again. Yeah, 111 kilometers.
Last ball. And it's clever. Nice little scoop. Going to come back for the second. Ayub wasn't too sure, but got the nod and screamed back for the double. So 19 runs from that over. 100. It's a full toss. He hasn't got all of it though. Oh, it's down. It's been dropped. Second catch is put down. Should have been gone on 97. He's still alive. Goes to 98 now. Riz
Hasn't been able to put that away. He should have got that one. That's a knee half full toss. Halim.
Oh, that's struck. That's flat as well. That's gone. That's in on a crowd. This partnership's really healthy. 64 off 35 between these two.
Nice strike by on tour with them. They weren't overly impressed by Usman and Tahir, but Irfan Khan has now managed to middle one. He's got himself to 21 off 12, exactly what his partner was. 64.
Short arm jab that time, and he's picked up a boundary there. Nice shots these. This is really good batting from Khan.
Skyscraping a possibility.
Yeah, they got one ball to go in this over, 13 from it, 190 on the board. And flipped around. Oh, that's well fielded. Very well fielded, safely home. Really good fielding. That's another big over, 14 from it. 19 overs done. 100 and... Last over. That's flipped away. That's a boundary off the first. Easily put away.
Irfan Khan is doing a one in position early and then adjusts well. Parkman deciding to target the stumps, but the length means he just had to get something on it.
This is going to be a seriously nice game, this one. Pass. A little bit leg side. Short arm jab. Is that gone? No. Rassi van der Dossen. He's got good hands. It's the end of a fine knock, end of a partnership, but it's an important wicket.
Tell you what, that was a good strike, Hayes. Home for the Yorker again. He's got the power. Kind of just needed to get a little bit more elevation. Van der Dossen exactly aware of where the boundary was. But a good knock by Irfan Khan. 195 for half.
That's with the cross seam ball. It was hit to him. First one. There's Mohammed. For the wicket, Abbas Afridi's on strike. He's trying to go downtown. He's hit that beautifully. That is a fine shot. Stand and deliver. First ball and smack it for 6.
Oh my word. Oh my word. To face your first delivery and deal with it in this rings brings up the 200 as well. He just opens the face, knows exactly where he wants to hit it. And that has been smashed. As clean a hit as you'll see.
That's gone down to third man. That's going to go for 4. He's not going to get back on strike.
It was actually interesting. I was watching Samoa Europe and he ran down in desperate to hope for a no ball. But another bonus boundary, another good over for Pakistan, 14 from it. One delivery to go.
It's a top total this. Slower delivery, wide one, dragged on the onside. It's only going to be a single to finish. That is the end of the innings. That is good batting from Pakistan to get 206 on the board. It is absolutely outstanding work from Saim Ayub to end up with 98 off.
He deserved it. Pakistan won the toss, decided to bat first. They laid a bit of foundation. They got to 90 for 1 after 10 overs, but have done brilliantly at the back end to post 206.
Sure is. Let's have a look at the batting card for Pakistan. Rizwan missed out today. Ayub outstanding with that 90 format. They didn't get going at the top, but 87 between Babar and also Ayub, because that was really special with the runs that he scored.
Yeah, the way he played, he deserved 100.
Right, that's the targets. South Africa need 207, 120 balls they've got. They won the first game. This is going to be
Left stranded at the other end and therefore couldn't get a ton. Reza Hendricks, experienced, been around a long time front and looked to bowl pretty quickly as well. Wonderful numbers, being captain in terms of the bowling attack. They must stay alive, Pakistan, and the first part has been done decently to get more than 200 on the... just inside the tram lines. Chris Morris, what do you think of 206 on the board? There you go, there's the straight one, just outside the leg stump, I think. He pretty much always feels that he's got it on target.
Coming in beautifully. Look at the presentation of the seam. And here, missing leg quite comfortably. Fast bowlers, we always think it's out, don't we, Pom?
Shot. Oh, wow. 5 dots and then bang, 4. Just about salvages it.
When he lets those hands go, there's not much of a better sight in world cricket. Look at that, just slicing it in straight out of the middle of that bat for 4. Good way to finish the over for the Proteas.
Let's look at South Africa's side.
Be a handful, but he'll probably look to swing it early on. Slip in place.
Gone! A little edge through to the keeper. Never so gentle the swing, but it's enough to take it away from the middle of the bat. Riggleton on his way.
Feeling up sort of there, you can see it's just straightening ever so slightly. Getting the fine edge. It's a good piece of bowling from Janandad. See, he's pumped to that one. South Africa lose their first. Riggleton goes for 2. South Africa 6 for 1.
More formats these days. No feet. Very much opening batters in white ball cricket. Unsure whether that's coming back in or not, and just throwing the hands. Up and over. Intentionally in the air. And it's all the way for 6. What about that for an opening scoring shot? 12 for 1.
The director, we just have a boundary check.
Pose, waiting, and opening those hands and using the pace. Just checking if this went all the way for 6. Comfortably over. Great way to finish the over.
Just roll that back.
For Britsky and
Back
South
one
Africa.
frame.
Matthew Britska, he means business. Started off with a 6, and he's looking to just play shot.
Sigh of relief here. Powerfully struck from Britsky. And the bowler gets a finger on it. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, bat would have been in the air, it would have been tight. But a good shot from Britsky, confident.
Yes.
Well judged in the end. Seemed comfortable with a single. Just rotating. Oh, good bumper. Top bumper. Unexpected. And it's done the job. Janandad with number 2.
Ball, a quick bumper. Britsky usually good on this one, but rushed. High on the bat and an easy catch for Shaheen Shah. Freedy, that's an excellent piece of bowling. Great over. Pakistan fans are. Britsky has to go. Goes for 12. South Africa 28 for 2.
Here's Haris Rauf. Bowls rockets. Gone for it. He's pacey. And this time around, the pace works against Haris Rauf. 6er for Reza Hendricks.
Into position quite quickly was Reza Hendricks. Just helping it along. Yes, a bit of a top edge. He was on it quite early. And with the pace of Rauf, travels all the way. Short boundary. Travels all the way back into the crowd. That's going to sting in the morning. It's good batting from Reza Hendricks.
Shot. And he's whacked that. Picked the slower ball and helped it over the ropes for 6 more. 2 in a row to finish. 42 for 2.
Rolling the fingers across the ball. And Riese Hendricks just helping himself. New Rock does travel here at Supersport Park. Inside half of the bat, but manages to go all the way. Great finish to the over.
Highest first innings totals. Wow! Oh man! Riese Hendricks is dispatched it. 6 runs to bring.
Over from Riese Hendricks. The angle coming into the body and just helping it along, using the pace. And that is an absolute monster. Look at the stance, setting himself early, freeing those arms up and hitting it up on purpose.
Slower delivery. Executing really well with that back of the hand, slower ball. Jahandad, a third one for him.
Popped up in the air. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. Comfortably clears the boundary. Riese Hendricks is playing a little gem of an innings here.
Showing us, have a look at this one. Hitting it on the rise and just a half check, nothing more than that. It wasn't a full-blown drive. Terrific.
Will be today. And Quena Mapaka getting to a 150. And South Africa will feel that they're on target. Pulled away. Does he pick the area? Yes, he does. 3 men back on the leg side, and he hit that with immense power, skidded along the outfield and managed to beat the fielder deep out there.
It's been a powerhouse inning so far because it's really belted the ball hard. On this occasion as well, it just went like a bazooka fire off the back foot and found the gap on the fence.
For any of you that live the other side of the X-Game River, it's less than 24 hours you have to consistently. Find it, this one runs down and picks it out the middle, just chips it away. It wasn't massive contact, but good enough to take it all the distance.
Right throughout the day, we've seen some sensational hit. Slow ball, put away, met on the full, and a flick. Nothing more than that for a 6.
Almost looked like it deceived him in the length. It just tipped late, but still managing just to follow through. Extension of the arms, and the placement ended up being really good. Up in the air, is it off the glove? The question is asked, and a finger goes up. Rassie van der Dussen sends it up straight away. He's not happy with that decision.
Okay, ball's close to thigh pad and glove. Can we just go to Ultra Edge, please? Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Okay, there's a gap between bat and ball. Keep rolling that through, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Just made contact with the pad. You're on speed. Signal now.
Badly wrong, but that's inside edge, and that's a fortunate boundary. Brings up the 50 partnership. Van der Dussen's contribution to the 53 has been 16, so it's been about Riese Hendricks, but a good partnership nonetheless.
Stays pretty still when he's looking to hit the ball.
Yeah, he dragged it onto stumps in Durban, didn't he, in that first over? So he'll be very happy. It's up and away, and it's beautifully played. Does it go the whole way? It does. That's a nice shot to take Riese Hendricks to his 18th T20 international 50. His third against Pakistan.
It is a gem. What a knock. Because we saw a bit of everything in that 50. Some classic livery put away for 6. Once again, great improvisation, execution has been on the target. Terrific strike rate, 55 of just 29 balls.
Up the offside. Gives himself room, pops it up in the air, and it lands safely. Short of Shaheen Afridi. It's another wonderful over for South Africa. 19.
Yeah, he's timing them so well. This almost carried to Shine Shah Afridi.
Yes. Back up.
It's nudged away. So just the 5 runs from that over. 10 overs completed. South Africa 94 for 2. And it's time for the players to have a break. The whole of the move. There's the different contributions. Reza Hendricks has been 113 required off the 60 deliveries, and the balls have gone that far. It's a nasty ball, just cut across it to slow it down.
Slow balls seem to be the blanket here, slow bounces, because the batsmen are looking to be allowed to brew, because the next man in is Klassen, and so if you give 15 and over to Klassen in the last 6 overs, there's a high probability that he'll get them over the line.
101 for 1, South Africa now 95 for 2. I would be hoping for a big innings here. Can continue. Middled it. That's into the nets. Over the back. Oh no, it's not. It's actually landed on the roof, but it's still a big hit from Van der Dussen.
Becoming just a wee bit predictable. Harris, another slow ball, and I think Rizwan wanted him to bowl another slow ball. This cracking stuff from South Africa, matching Pakistan, shot for shot. Stood up very nicely, and it was a gigantic 6. Absolutely a monstrous shot.
I agree with you, Ram. He's too predictable. 4 in a row where he's just rolled his fingers across him. Gone for the Yorker, and it's got the same treatment. Not as far back, but just as effective.
It ain't working. Working for South Africa, okay. We're going to have a scintillating great run chase tonight. 100 off 50. Wilson now getting into the full toss and put away brilliantly. Easily done.
Yeah, when Van der Dussen decides to go after things, he often just becomes a bit of a leg side Larry. That's the area he wants to get the ball. He doesn't look to often open up the offside, and we've seen how effective he can be. You see him a lot just jump onto outside the off stump and try and drags this one to the leg side as well. And this is a record 3rd wicket partnership for South Africa against Pakistan and T20 internationals. 14 off the over, 108 for 2. This is the KFC kids that are the ball boys on the ground, and they thoroughly enjoy
it as well, because they've seen plenty of 6s tonight. 6 4s and 9 6s in this innings. Pakistan at this stage.
China.
I feel like Abra's now found his length. He's starting to be very consistent with the areas that he's hitting.
I think frustration creep.
Sorry, I didn't know where the ball was. Are you okay? Yes,
that was quick work by Rizwan. He was quickly onto the idea of Rassie van der Dussen for sitting on him or standing on him. Tripping him up. Sneaky from the Pakistan captain. Unawares where the ball had gone.
Okay, foot's grounded when the ball does dislodge. I'm ready to make my decision.
Off cutters and leg cutters, and if it's not working for one of the fast bowlers, then